Hi students, so today we are going to discuss the subject of transportation engineering and the subject code is 18C 305 third semester. Unit 6 Introduction to Permanent Way in Railways and today's topic is types of ballast. Objectives: on completion of this period you will be able to describe different types of ballast, permanent way. In the last class we have discussed about definition of ballast, functions of ballast and characteristics of good ballast. In this class we will discuss different types of ballast are used in railways. So first one is broken stone and second one is gravel, third sand, fourth one ash or cinder, fifth muram, sixth conker, seventh brick ballast, and eighth one blast furnace slag, ninth one is selected air. So these are all types of ballast which are used in the railways. So we prefer especially more broken stone and gravel, okay, so and conker. So we can see these three types are available in our all over India wherever you go. So this sand or ash or cinder and muram, brick ballast, blast furnace slag, selected air, they will be not consumed more. So first one, broken stone is, it is best type of ballast and it is costly. It is used on all important tracks having heavy traffic. We can see here granite is the best stone for use as a ballast, and quartzite, sandstone and limestone are also used if available, and it drains efficiently. This broken stone has very good capacity and strength. It is the very best type of ballast which is used in the railway tracks, and almost all it is very costly. It will be available very less, but we can get in every quarries in near the hill mountains or near the any quarry available places. So it can bear the how much capacity of tons of load it can bear, and it can have the good capacity, strength and durability. So in this, suppose this the granite is a best example for the best stone for use as a ballast, okay, and it can have the drainage capacity to efficiently, the water can be drained off very frequently. Section of ballast. So this is the section of ballast we have seen in the previous class also. And next one is gravel. So gravel, this consists of smooth rounded grains obtained from river beds or gravel pits. So it will be available from river beds or gravel pits, and it is cheaper than broken stone. So you can see this point, it is cheaper than broken stone, and whereas it drains well and it rolls down easily. So when the water or any falls on the gravel, it can be moved easily from the surface. Okay, so that's why these gravel also used in the railway tracks. So moreover, it is very cheaper than the broken stone. Next one is sand, and sands are coarse sand. It drains well provided it is pure. It is cheap. It is easily blown off by wind and washed off by rain. So sand is the another disadvantage. It is disturbed easily due to vibrations caused by passing trains, and it causes wear of rails and vehicles. So that's why we will not use sand anywhere. But it is also one type of material which is nothing but a ballast type. Okay. So you can see coarse sand and it drains well. It is cheap also. So it will be automatically, it will be easily blown off by the wind and washed off by the rain. Okay. So and it will be disturbed due to the vibration because the sand does not have proper bonding. So it can causes wear of rails and vehicles. Fourth one, ash or cinder. Ash or cinder is the residue from coal used in locomotives or other furnaces or boilers. It drains well it powders easily. It is available in large quantities in local sheds. It is used in emergencies. So that's why this ash or cinder is moreover not used. So it also drains well and it powders easily. Okay. So in emergency conditions only from locomotive sheds we will be using this ash or cinders. And it is also cheap. It corrodes steel and hence it is cannot be used where steel sleepers are used. So wherever we place the steel sleepers, this ash or cinder material are not used, and it corrodes the foot of the rail. Fifth one is morum. It is obtained by the decomposition of laterite and has red or yellowish brown color. It has good drainage property. It is cheap and easily available. So it is used in newly laid tracks. You can see it is used in newly laid tracks to form as a base for stone ballasts. Okay. So this morum is also used in all railway tracks. The first which is there on the natural ground level, this morum will be filled up to a level, and after that the formation level of this ballast will be filled in a trapezoidal shape. Okay. Then after that the sleepers will be laid and here the railway tracks will be built. So this is the condition of morum. So it can be available in every place. In every place this morum will be available, and it has a good drainage proper facility also, and this some of the colors will be in the red color or yellowish or brown color. Okay. Sixth one, conker. It is cheap material and has good drainage properties. It is soft and porous easily. It is used on tracks with very light traffic. So this conker is also used in the railway tracks, but wherever the light traffic vehicles, just as light moving traffic has low capacity of trains in the railway tracks, we will be using this conker. So that's why this conker is also used in the traffic. Next one, seventh one is brick ballast. So it is obtained from well over burned bricks, and it drains well, it powders easily, it causes corrugations in rail, and maintenance of track is difficult. This type of ballast is used only when good ballast is not available. So this brick ballast we can see it is well burnt and overburnt bricks, and it drains well, it powders easily. So what the bricks are there which the brick ballast burnt bricks it can be make it into a powder, and it causes corrugations in rails, and maintenance of track is difficult. So for cleaning purpose it will be very different. So this type of ballast is used only when good ballast is not available. Okay. Eighth one is blast furnace slag. It is strong, drains well, high grade slags have all the characteristics of good ballast. Okay. And ninth one, selected earth. It is used for newly laid tracks and sidings. So this type of selected earth is nothing but we can be used nearby the railway tracks, whichever construction the new tracks. So thereby we can use the selected earth which is there, that is in the sidings. Okay. So once we recap, in this period we have discussed different types of ballast. Coarse aggregate of hard variety stones is best type of ballast. So far we have discussed introduction to railways, Indian railway zones, comparison with highways, gauge and its types, and permanent ways, rails, sleepers, ballast, fastenings and fixtures. Up to now we have discussed these all topics, and rail joints, coning of wheels, permanent way, rail joints, fastenings and fixtures, coning of wheels. So examination questions are state the different types of ballast, write short notes on granite ballast, and state the merits and demerits of broken stone as ballast. Okay. So these are the topics we have discussed up to now. So thank you. Have a nice day.